Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today, it's been a little while, huh? Since we last done a collection video today. Well, together, more specifically. But today, we're going to be doing another Godzilla collection video, which, if you don't know how I do this, basically every year I do one before Christmas and one midway through the year, about September, sorry, not September, summertime, just to kind of see how I'm doing with the collection. So, a lot of new figures have come in. I have reorganized a bit. But it's mostly overall the same kind of overall layout that you've seen with the previous collection, so let's just go ahead and hop straight into it, shall we? Okay, so here's the collection now. It looks not too different. Okay, that's maybe an exaggeration. It looks a bit different. It looks like I'm loaded on figures, which I am. But for now, we're gonna use my trusty little stool here. It's a bit rusted, but hey, it's all good. So here we have the star of the show, Gigantus the Fire Monster, the Godzilla, forget what brand you are, BioWorld, dual keychain, a glow-in-the-dark dinosaur I decided to put up here because it'll look cool, Godzilla 10 set bootleg Gashapon figure set. Got some nice blue and red LEDs in the back, like the color contrast. Two blue Lego, sorry, blue. I was looking at the LEDs when I said that. Two tiny green Lego Godzillas, one translucent, one not translucent. Some mini Bandai Godzillas, officially licensed here, here, and here. Trendmasters Mechagodzilla bendable figure here with the trading card. Riding Press Godzilla 2014. Horse Rodan. And then his 3 set with the Gigan, Godzilla, and Ghidorah from the Panic and Destruction bootleg set I got like years back. The tiny little Shin Godzilla kind of esque figure I used on tap, I guess, especially. And just to show you guys, here's the Godzilla 95 ornament in question. Yeah, he still works. I'd pulled him right off the tree just so he could be a part of this. Yep, still works as always. Got this guy for $5. Can't believe that. The six full set of the Diamond Select Vinimax Godzillas with 54, 62, 95, 99 AK 2000, 75 Mechagodzilla, and 93 Rodan. The Super 7, are you just, oh yeah, Reaction Toho series Godzilla 2000, sorry, 1954, the Garusen Godzilla, which I got from my first job, so he's gonna be here probably forever. Here we have the other side of the shelf, the Deformation King Godzilla 2019 version 1, and then the Deformation Godzilla 2019 version 2, which is the Burning Godzilla, and then the King Ghidorah, which all three together look pretty dang snazzy. Here we have my Vandor Godzilla 15 ounce, I believe you are. Chromatic mug. Yep, you are 15 ounces. Gosh, I cannot speak today. 444 milliliters, to be exact. Series of Godzilla UB finger puppets, which I have a lot of duplicates. Don't think I'll be keeping these duplicates, because, well, probably should. I mean, I've had these things for years. So yeah, we have the 54 version 2 with the train, 95 V2 in the bubble bath, the 2001 version 1, and then 2001 version 2. You might be wondering why this one's all black. My dog Sophie ate it, and so I had to glue it back together. 2004 V2, I don't have V1 yet, and then the 2014, these three, with my custom painted 2019 in the back. With my Godzilla truck, stepping off my stool here. Godzilla truck, which I've had for years and years and years. And the 90, sorry, not 95. The coin bank. Why am I struggling so much now? Here we have some of the Godzilla blind bag figures with Godzilla 1984, Space Godzilla, King Ghidorah 1991, Rodan 1956. Yeah, you're obviously 1994 Space Godzilla. And 4 duplicates of Mothra. Yeah, lots of Mothra, hey? And here we have some of the Godzilla vs. Kong minifigures, all the King Kong ones, with the Hellhawk, Kong himself, the Warbat and the Skullcrawler right there. They're teeny tiny, so you have to really look for them. I guess I'm just not prepared for this. The Godzilla travel mug, and then the Johnny Lightning 50-year Godzilla with Jeep. Also going to briefly mention this corner of the shelf. So we have some kind of packaging. I kind of kept some of my various Godzilla figures featuring the GVK ones and some of the classic Toho series and the modern Toho series, plus the Trendmaster box. One shelf down here we have the King Kong shelf, which I basically took all my miscellaneous King Kongs, excluding the MonsterVerse ones, and I put them all together because I felt like King Kong deserved some more representation on the shelf. So here we have the NECA King Kong, NECA King Kong poster version, NECA King Kong Skull Island version, and the NECA King Kong Concrete Jungle version. Here we have the Playmates 2005 Kong from Peter Jackson's film King Kong, and the Mezco's King Kong of Skull Island based on the book. And here we have the next shelf, which is like a hybrid shelf between the Funkos and the U2's figures, because U2's and Funko are very similar. And I realized that it would look very out of place to have the U2's there instead of the Funkos here, so I decided to place both the U2's and the Funkos on one shelf. So basically here we have the tiny little keychains from Godzilla vs. Kong featuring Godzilla and Kong, Godzilla Funko Pop 1, I guess the original. No, that's the original. This one's just standard GVK. Standard Heat Ray from the triple pack, standard Heat Ray on its own. The original Godzilla kind of Heat Ray, glow in the dark looking exclusive. Here we have Jumbo Lizard Boy, always a nice addition. Godzilla vs. Kong Funko Pops. This one is the one with the just him kind of chest pounding. Same with this one. The reason I have multiples is because I bought some of these in like multiple packs. So I already had some of the figures, but I bought it mainly specifically for that figure. Here we have the Kong with Battle Axe, the standard edition from the 3-pack. The Flocked Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong with the axe, and the Battle Scarred Kong with holding the crane, which, because of how much figures there are and their various shapes, it's hard to pull anything out. Here we have the two Mechagodzillas I have, which I still do not have the Heat Ray version, the glow-in-the-dark one. It's very hard to come by these days. Don't know why it's so rare. Probably because it's a Funko shop exclusive and those things refuse to be in stock. And speaking of which, here we have some of the U2s, which we have the U2's BAM exclusive Heat Ray Godzilla, which I have a custom Heat Ray because mine didn't originally come with one. The Kong with on Throne by U2's, and the Godzilla vs. Kong on Aircraft Carrier by U2's. Which, funny enough, if you actually look at this, I intentionally put the Funko Pop Mechagodzilla right here, so it looks like we're getting like a three-way fight. Not another three-way, you dirty-minded freaks. And here we have the Showa-era 6-inch shelf, which features some of the older Godzilla figures that I've had throughout the years, which I think the Gashapon 10 figure set we looked at all the way at the top was like the 5th Godzilla kind of merch I got. So yeah, here we have, actually we're going to go over these little guys. Here we have the Mezco's Destroy All Monsters Round 1 and Round 2, plus the 91 set all blended together, which we have in order Godzilla, Rodan, Baragon, Gorsaurus, Manila, Mothra Larva, Anguirus, Ghidorah, Godzilla from the SDCC set, and Ghidorah from the SDCC set, which none of them look at you. Looks like you're a bit offside of it. I mean, it's alright. If you're wondering why I have these here instead of the Heisei era shelf, it's because these guys look like they're literally the Showa era figures and they look better here than they do there. And speaking of which, here we have the NECA 1954 Godzilla, Bandai Creations' first Godzilla, the NECA 56 Godzilla from the poster version, the NECA 62 King Kong vs. Godzilla, NECA 1964 Godzilla from Mothra vs. Godzilla, featuring a little Mothra style ornaments, just a butterfly thing, kind of kept there throughout the years. King Caesar, Bandai Creations, and Mechagodzilla 1974 Bandai Creations, both from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla original. And here we have the Heisei era collection, which it's not as big and expansive as the other ones. Probably going to need some more Heisei era figures, but I mean, I'll do with what I got. The 1985 Imperial Godzilla 8-inch version, the bootleg Heisei leg Godzilla I got from a carnival, the Godzilla 1989 bust bank from Time Select, Derby Godzilla, Playmates Godzilla versus Space Godzilla figure, Toho series. And then 2 Playmates Godzilla Destroyers from 95, obviously. And then here we have, kind of going down, NECA 88 from NES, Game Godzilla. The 1989 Godzilla vs. Biollante NECA figure. The 1989 Godzilla vs. Biollante figure, Biollante Bioattack figure. The Godzilla 1994 NECA figure from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. And a still stand-in, even after all these years, for the NECA Godzilla 1995 Reactor Glow Godzilla from Loot Crate. Also, I'm just going to say this before anyone asks. The reason I put the Mezcos up here instead of up there at the top shelf where all the minifigures go, it's because I need more representation here, and this really helps fill up the shelf and helps fill up the count. Not to mention, some of these figures are actually in scale with their counterparts, so it's not that bad. Next, let's go over to the Millennium Shelf, which is actually a fusion between the Millennium and the Reiwa era of Toho Godzilla films. So basically, I kind of blended both shelves together and got this result, which I think looks way better. Here we have the 2 Bandai Creations Godzilla 2000 figures. Bandai Creations Godzilla 2000 Original and the Bandai Creations Godzilla 2000 Fusion series. Here we have the SH Monsters Godzilla 2001, the NECA Godzilla 2001 Atomic Blast version. Still missing the original even after all these years. Hopefully that'll change tomorrow. Okay, I'm being a little greedy. The Godzilla 2001 Ghidorah from Bandai Creations. The Trendmasters Godzilla 1998 standing in for a 2004 Zilla. So here we have Godzilla 2003 by NECA. The Playmates Godzilla 2004 6-inch by Playmates, obviously. 2 Playmates Godzilla 2004 Gigans. Again, lots and everything. That's why I have duplicates. The Bandai Creations. They should have reissued these for the Creations, though. The Bandai Movie Monster Series Shin Godzilla 1 and 2. Or, well, I guess just the original and the bootleg. Playmates Shin Godzilla Original. Playmates Shin Godzilla Reissue with a brand new, pretty much almost everything except the spines and somewhat the paint. And the NECA Shin Godzilla with his 2 long atomic beams because I can't fit them here no matter how hard I try. Plus what was the original Playmates Shin Godzilla I used on the Angry Birds Godzilla show, Tapius, way years back. And here we have the Monsterverse shelf, which we have a lot of everything, so let's talk about it. Mostly just Playmates and NECA, so here we have the NECA Godzilla 2014, NECA Godzilla 2019, which, by the way, this guy's still my favorite figure of all time. NECA Godzilla 2019 version 1 plus his building I made as an accessory. I think I'm probably just going to keep it like that because I haven't done anything with that in a while. The NECA Godzilla 2019 V2, the Atomic Blast / poster version. NECA Godzilla version 3, Burning Godzilla. It is Burning Godzilla, not thermonuclear, radioactive, whatever kind of star excuse you have. It's Burning Godzilla, labeled. Suck it, people. The SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2021 from Godzilla vs. Kong. From SH Monster Arts, obviously. And Playmates Godzilla 2001. 2021, I mean. From GVK, E-Ray version. The same figure, but it's the Radio Tower version. And the Mecha Godzilla 2021 with a custom beam effect from Playmates. Playmates, no. So here we have the NECA Mothra 2019 version 1, the NECA Mothra 2019 version 2, the poster / bioluminescence version, and the NECA Rodan 2019. Here we have the Playmates Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Both of them I have here. And version 1 of the Playmates Kong Skull Island figure, and version 2 of the Playmates Kong Skull Island figure. I don't have version 3, I guess? I mean, it's not even the same figure. They're both still available on the market. Here we have the Playmates Skullcrawler with the Heave. The Playmates, another Godzilla Playmates figure with the Heat Ray. And here we have the Battle Roar Godzilla. Obviously, one of the most weirdest figures of all time. I gotta do that one more time, just I love this figure. It's so odd, but I love it. And here we have some of the bigger figures. Look at this. The big figs, I guess you could say. Here we have a Tyrannosaurus Rex Animal Planet that I just kind of kept on the shelf one day, and it was always there. Found him at a thrift store. Had a Triceratops, come to think of it. But I mean, it was years ago, so. The Diamond Select Godzilla 1991 in the water PVC statue from Gallery Diorama's set. Here we have the Godzilla 1993 Diamond Select Gallery Diorama statue that's meant to go with the Rodan. Of course, it recreates their posters. The Godzilla Movie Monster Series Godzilla Filius from the Godzilla anime trilogy. More specifically, Planet of the Monsters on Netflix. You can go watch this film right now. Another kind of dinosaur thing, but this time it was a gift from my dad, so I just kind of had to put it on there. Kind of felt like I was legally obligated to. It was a little dusty. Probably should dust you off. Here we have the Bandai Godzilla 2004. Again, I'm still wondering what line he's from, the Creations or the Japanese line. Now that I think about it, I could just probably look on the bottom of his foot. The Playmates Godzilla 2004 giant version. The Giant Kong Skull Island version. What the heck happened to my camera's focus? Okay, there we go. It was focusing on Godzilla. So we had Giant Kong Skull Island from Playmates. Bandai Creations Godzilla 2014. 12-inch tall version. The Playmates Godzilla Giant Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. And the Giant Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Obviously from Playmates. And here we have some of the Godzilla boxes. Yes, I do keep my boxes. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't have the box showcase episode. So here we have the two U2's Godzilla figure boxes, Godzilla vs. Kong and Kong on Throne. I'm going to say this, they're probably the best Godzilla figure boxes, if not figure boxes, of literally all time. No cap. Some of the, well, here we have a Vinimates Godzilla box from Diamond Select. Behind this, actually this is a Godzilla ornament box. The reason I don't have the ornament yet is because, or I do have the ornament, it's just not in this video, which I'm probably going to showcase after the video, is because he himself is on my tree as an ornament, so I want to put both Ambers and Godzilla on there. And behind the box, with me shaking the whole thing over, is the Deformation King Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, and King Ghidorah. I will talk about the posters, don't worry. Here we have a Godzilla chromatic mug from Vandor, the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2021 with the neon colors and such. And I can't move everything without like shifting everything, because I feel like if I move this too far, then everything will topple over, and that's not really good for a video. So here we have the Mezco's 5-point Godzilla round 1 and round 2 box sets. Ooh, whoa, okay, I just moved the entire row right there. Try to align better. There you go. Next, let's transition over to this section here, which we have all this, which is Godzilla Heat Ray, Godzilla Battle Ready Kong, Battle Axe Kong, Flock Diversion, Battle Scarred Kong, and then transitioning over to this side, the Godzilla vs. Kong box 2-pack figure from BAM, and the triple set figure from BAM. And here we have another Mezco Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah box mixed in with the gigantic Godzilla Funko Pop box. So all the Funko Pop boxes are mixed in together. Stepping off my stepping stool, no, I'm not actually that tall, is the Godzilla Diamond Select Gallery Diorama box for 1991, and the even bigger 1993 box. This is, without a doubt, my biggest figure box ever. Like, no, look at the size of it all. You see that? My good gosh. And here we have all my Godzilla movies on DVD. Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla 2014, Godzilla the Album from 1998, Godzilla 1998, the Toho Godzilla Collection Volume 2, and King Kong vs. Godzilla. And if anyone's wondering, yes, the correct order should be from bottom to top, but this was just kind of how I lay it here, so, yeah. And also, 2014's not in its original DVD case. We just found the DVD itself and then just kind of put in the Wii game case, whatever it was, so, yeah. here is all my NECA boxes, with the exception of one, but we'll take a look at that. Here are my NECA King Kong boxes, which, if anyone's wondering, I got 2 of them. Coincidentally, I got this one literally the day, hold on. So basically, we had like a little family get-together kind of Christmas party where we played games and all that. But the day before, we were doing some last-minute Christmas shopping, and I got myself this because it was on sale. I also got this the day after. Just to prove it. There's that figure. Still mint in the box. We're probably going to return it. And then here's that figure that I have. So I have 2 NECA King Kongs. So taking off this one. So here we have the poster version for King Kong. The poster version, obviously. NECA King Kong. NECA King Kong. Forget which one you are. The Skull Island. Hey, I gotta remember. The original version. Again, Concrete Jungle. And then here we have the Godzilla vs. Biollante original version. The Mothra vs. Godzilla. Tokyo SOS Godzilla, which, fun fact, the same thing happened. If anyone's wondering, yes, the Godzilla is still in its box. Hold on. Let's try and carefully open it here. Come on. There you go. See, it's still here. And there's that one. Yeah, there's that one. So yeah, I have 2 of the NECA King Kong and Godzillas. Am I going to sell them? Am I going to give them away? I actually have no idea. Here we have the King Kong of Skull Island, Godzilla vs. Biollante version 2, the Biollante Bioattack, some of the Godzilla King of the Monsters boxes like Mothra and Godzilla V3 and Mothra V2, and the original NECA Godzilla Tokyo SOS box from NECA. So, and also for this one, this is the Mezco King Kong of Skull Island box. He fits right here, so that's kind of where I put him. Moving down one shelf, here we have some more miscellaneous boxes I just kind of put in a random spot. So here we have some of the Playmates giant Godzilla vs. Godzilla and Kong figures, as it was formerly known, with the 2004 Giant Final Wars box and the Giant Kong Skull Island box, the Johnny Lightning 50 Years Godzilla box. It's kind of all in pieces, because the whole thing is a weird box. The Funko Pop mini keychains with Godzilla and Kong, respectively. The Godzilla... Oh, wait, hold up. Did I forget to mention those? Yeah, whatevs. The Godzilla vs. Kong minifigures, which I have all the King Kong stuff. Here we have the Godzilla Super 7 reaction figure for $54. And, yeah, that kind of wraps up this part of the shelf. Here we have the Godzilla vs. King Kong Giant Kong box for Mezco. My Godzilla inflatable costume, which I still have in its... Well, not in its original thing, but it's a bag I used for years. And this big box, which is actually a big Godzilla, cute little kind of head. If you want to see the full thing, you don't know how to pull it out. Let's pull it out here, just for the sake of this. There you go. It's basically just a big electronic head with some actions, basically like a VR goggle kind of thing. So, yeah, I'll do that later. And for the last bit, here we have some posters. Here we have the Godzilla King of Beasts poster, which my sister made. Yes, she drew this. Brilliant and talented artist. Here we have the Godzilla King of the Monsters version 1 poster, and SDCC version 2 poster, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Shin Godzilla poster, which I got all the way back in 2016 when I went to the premiere of Shin Godzilla. They were just handing them out with the booth and stuff. Moving over, here we have the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 poster, which is another beautiful poster. And here we have the Godzilla 2014 poster. I think this is fan art or something, because I've never seen this render used on official material, just only like bootlegs and stuff. But here we have this big friggin' Godzilla 54 poster, which my wall here luckily was able to fit at least like a majority of it on it, which actually fits all of it on, but just barely. Look at how perfect. This is the place for this. Come on. And so that basically wraps up the Godzilla collection. That's my Godzilla collection as of December 2022. More specifically, December 24th, 2022. Needless to say, my collection has grown significantly over the past 6, 7, closing in on 8 years that I've been collecting. Damn, quite a long time as it would turn out, hey? But now, the question from here is, how many Godzilla figures do I actually have? Well, this number I counted was a bit hectic, but I counted all the minifigures, I counted all of the bundles, packs, individual characters. So this means Kong with Andara, I think that's her name, and the pit monster, the pterodactyl, because they are technically separate figures. They're not sold separately, but they are still technically separate figures. And with all of that said and done, I have come to an actual full-on count, this also includes posters, 182. For perspective, last year I said I was at 151 or 52. I think it was 150. No, it was 154. And then I had the Godzilla 2003 closed in, and then that brought me to 155. So that means I had a figure jump of over 30. Quite an impressive feat, I would say, right there. I got so much different Godzilla figures over the past. Well, I don't think it was last year. Yeah, it was summertime. So that's how much figures I've gotten since. So honestly, this whole thing with Godzilla collecting has honestly meant a lot to me, and I honestly just want to say I'm 100% thankful for every single Godzilla I'm given. You know, I get myself, obviously, because I gotta treat myself now and then, right? So I'm grateful to everyone who has chipped in and bought me a Godzilla or King Kong figure, kaiju figure, poster, whatever it may be, over the past several years. And I look forward to seeing what I get in 23. You know, I do have a little bit of picks of what I want to get, but I want to focus on certain lines unless something really grabs me by the throat and yanks me in that direction, you know. But yes, but that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm really hoping you guys enjoy your Christmas time tomorrow, or a day, New Year's, Boxing Day, whatever day you celebrate, whatever day it's on right now. You're watching this video, because I'm recording this on Christmas Eve. Like, subscribe. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. And I will just go out there and spread the gospel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.